Hello everyone and welcome back to the My Cat My Dog channel. We are excited to continue from our previous video where we explored 21 incredible facts about cats. If you missed the first video, don't worry, you can watch it after finishing this one. Today, we are going to delve even deeper into the fascinating world of cats and discover more surprising trivia about these lovely felines. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and enable notifications so you won't miss any amazing content about cats and dogs. So, without further ado, let's dive into our first amazing fact about cats. 11. Cats are incredible jumpers. They have an incredible jumping ability. Cats can jump approximately 5 to 6 times their own body length. It's truly amazing. For example, a cat can usually jump about 1.5 to 2 meters. Someone might think, but that doesn't seem like much, but when you consider the size of the animal, it's really impressive. To illustrate, imagine a human being 2 meters tall jumping 12 meters. It's a surreal idea, something we can barely conceive. For cats, jumping about 6 times their own length is a remarkable achievement. However, it's important to note that we rarely witness our cats' full jumping ability. They only resort to this skill in situations of extreme urgency. So, even if we don't see it often, this ability is proof of how extraordinary they are. 12. Cats have excellent hearing. They have exceptional hearing, folks. We humans can hear at a frequency of around 20,000 Hz, but cats can hear around 60,000 Hz. This means their auditory capacity is approximately 3 times better than ours. So, if a sound already seems loud to you, imagine that for your cat, the sound is 3 times louder. It's easy to see how loud volumes can be extremely disturbing for cats. Therefore, it's crucial to be careful with loud sounds as they can bother our feline friends significantly. 13. Cats have an amazing sense of smell. Their sense of smell is truly amazing, incredibly interesting compared to us humans. Cats' sense of smell is about 40 times more powerful than ours, even surpassing that of dogs. It's fascinating, isn't it? Some people might wonder why we don't use cats to detect drugs, as dogs are commonly trained for such tasks. The reason isn't just because of their sense of smell. Although cats are trainable, they simply aren't interested in being trained, unlike dogs. It's easier to train a dog and have it do that job than a cat because they don't show the same cooperative desire. In addition to the potency of their sense of smell, cats' ability to distinguish between different smells is also remarkable. There are genes in their bodies that express proteins responsible for their ability to detect specific smells. Cats have about 40 of these genes, while we humans only have 2, and dogs only have 9. So, besides having a sharper sense of smell, cats can also identify a variety of smells and nuances between them. It's truly fascinating. 14. Cats analyze the smell through their mouths. They explore scents through their mouths. Cats have an organ called the vomeronasal organ, located behind their teeth. This organ is crucial for a cat's ability to identify and understand new odors more deeply. It plays a fundamental role in the cat's ability to perceive and comprehend pheromones, something we humans cannot do as we do not possess this vomeronasal organ. Consequently, we cannot identify pheromones or communicate through them. Cats, on the other hand, can do this due to the presence of this powerful organ. It is essential in their lives for identification and territory marking. You might have observed your cat sniffing something meticulously. This is due to their ability to perceive a wide range of scents, something we humans could never fully comprehend. 15. Cats sleep a lot. They rest a lot. As I mentioned earlier, cats have an incredibly fast metabolism, a high heart rate, and are natural predators. This explains why they sleep so much, on average about 15 hours a day, but this number can vary from 12 to 16 or even 18 hours, depending on their age. Elderly cats, for example, can sleep up to 22 hours. They need to conserve energy, especially because they don't have constant access to food in the wild. So, they use the day to rest, preparing for their hunting activities, which usually occur at night. This allows them to make as many attempts as possible when the opportunity to hunt arises. Therefore, throughout the day, it's common for them to spend most of their time sleeping. 16. Cats lick them a lot. They dedicate a lot of time to grooming. Sometimes, it might be surprising for you to realize how much time your cat spends on this habit. While we might occasionally see our cats grooming themselves, we rarely spend the entire day observing this behavior. However, studies indicate that cats spend about 30% to 50% of the day dedicated to grooming. It's an activity that occupies a significant portion of their time. 17. Cats are myopes. They have limited vision, which is fascinating. Many people believe that cats have exceptional vision due to their hunting abilities, but they are actually nearsighted. They can't see into the distance like humans. Our visual capacity allows us to see sharply at a certain distance, usually from 30 to 60 meters in front of us. However, cats can only have this sharpness at around 6 meters in front of them. So, cats' depth perception and their ability to see long distances are not as developed as ours. To better understand, imagine you toss a treat 1 meter away from your cat, but it seems a bit lost. This is because they can only focus sharply when something is about 50 centimeters away. That's why cats have highly sensitive whiskers. They act as extra sensors, helping cats locate prey and other important things. Cats' whiskers are incredibly sensitive. They can sense even the slightest movement or draft that you would never perceive. For instance, when a cat is hunting, if a mouse moves 6 meters away, the change in the air creates a vibration that the cat's whiskers can pick up. This illustrates how strong and sensitive these special hairs are, explaining why cats rely so much on them to navigate the world. 18. Cats have mustaches on their paws. They have sensitive hairs on their front paws, that is, on their little hands. I don't know if you've noticed, but on a cat's paws, there are filaments similar to their whiskers. Obviously, they are not whiskers, as those are located on the face, but they are special hairs that grow differently from the others, just like whiskers. And what's their purpose? They also help the cat in locating prey. 19. Cats can make 100 vocalizations. They can produce up to 100 different types of sounds. As I mentioned earlier, cats have developed meows to communicate with us, humans. But think about it, what if they had the ability to create new specific frequencies for themselves? They realized that these frequencies had the power to manipulate us. Additionally, cats have the incredible ability to produce many more varieties of sounds than just meows to communicate with each other. Cats can create more than 100 different types of vocalizations, 100 tones, 100 distinct ways of expressing themselves. In contrast, dogs can produce only about 10 types of sounds. This shows how much wider the range of cat vocalizations is compared to dogs, being approximately 10 times larger. It's a demonstration of the richness of cat vocal communication. 20. Cats dream. They experience dreams. Look how curious, folks. I don't know if you've noticed, but you probably have. Your cat was dozing, and while sleeping, had those little twitches in its tail, or maybe its whiskers moved. Sometimes, you notice its whiskers moving when it's sleeping, maybe backward or sideways. This happens because cats have the ability to control the movements of their whiskers. For example, if they feel a vibration in the air, they might want to focus in that direction, so they move their whiskers a bit. Now, what do cats dream about? Well, we can't be certain, but it's likely they dream about events from their day. Cats' memory isn't particularly strong for trivial things. If something happens repeatedly, like getting scolded every day, they might associate it with long-term memory. However, for small and trivial events of the day, they usually don't encode them into their long-term memory. So, when cats dream, it's very likely they are reliving small events from their day. Maybe they dreamed about a bug they encountered or something of the sort. Additionally, cats can also have nightmares, especially if they've been through significant trauma. What they really see or visualize during these dreams and nightmares? Well, that remains a mystery as we cannot enter the minds of cats to find out. 21. A litter can be from different parents. The same litter can have different parents, which is really intriguing. This phenomenon is known as superfecundation and is common among female cats. Why does this happen? Well, when a male mates with a female, he introduces his penis, which has small spicules believed to stimulate the female cat's ovulation. She, in turn, releases eggs only when mating occurs. Sometimes, during heat, she might release some eggs, but there are still other eggs that can be released later. Suppose one male semen fertilizes the eggs that were initially released. The female is still receptive to other males during her cycle. If another male mates with her, she might release more eggs, which will also be fertilized. Therefore, it's possible for a litter to have kittens with different fathers, a fascinating example of the diversity. Hope you enjoyed the video. We would love to hear what you think. Please leave your comments below, what you liked the most, what you think we can improve, or even suggestions for future videos. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our content. Until next time.